Alright, I played around some more with the telescope to see if I could find some interesting stuff with it. And boy, did I find stuff. So I'm gonna just make a video without resetting my file, just in case I can't recreate it for some reason, just to show off what it is. If I write my... let's actually make sure I have everyone selected. So I have Shadow out now. And getting on and off an Amos doesn't really change that. But for some reason when I go over here with the Amos somewhere, yeah, like that, it... Wait, why do I have Shadow now? Before when I... okay, there we go. Shadow's now deselected for some reason. So I can't get on the Amos here. If I try, I'll just automatically pop off. You'll always hear the Amos music in the background slightly. For some reason. It's when I go over here. I don't know why. Another thing is that I found is if you use the Amos as soon as you go into the scope, Pokey becomes invisible like this. So if I get off now, I'll just be running around without a body, which is interesting. Everything works as normal, so it's mostly just graphical, I think, but it's pretty funny. So yeah, those are the two things I really found out about this. I don't know why either of them happens. Oh, also, I guess I'll mention this as well in the video. If I store this, I can move around. And then I walk into the cutscene that'll softlock me normally. Like, this is a skill cutscene. Okay, I barely hit it there. So now the cutscene is triggered. I'm not softlocked anymore because the telescope cutscene made me go out of this. So telescopes could potentially be used to get out of softlocked cutscenes, which is very interesting. A specific example is this one, but yeah. If I go to a file that actually has a skill, we can actually, or I can actually do more with this. So if I, so if I store that and then I walk over to the skill cutscene now, since I have a skill, it's going to trigger the cutscene properly, like that, and then now everyone's here. The cutscene is kind of playing out like it's supposed to, and I can talk to Eskel if I want. So I can store his cutscene as well. So now I have this cutscene stored. Apparently I can be Eskel in the thinking emoji. That's interesting. So yeah. If I go out of the range of the barrier and then trigger the cutscene. I was like Shadow maybe. I might have messed it up by might have messed it up by talking to or swapping and stuff. But yeah, just go down there again and trigger it again. There we go. Then I go store his cutscene. get comfortably outside of the thing and then talk to him. It's gonna get me over here again. But the wall is up. So I'm outside of the wall. Something I noticed about this is when I tried exiting the world, like going through a loading zone, it doesn't quite act as you'd expect. If I go back in, yeah. So I come back in here and you can see the wall is gone, but it's not really gone, it's just visually gone. The wall's still here, very much here. So, yeah. Just figured I'd show these few things off. So basically, Amos deselecting my character and seemingly putting me in infinite Amos mode or whatever. Invisible pokey by getting on the Amos when I get into the telescope, and triggering cutscenes and then getting out of them by the telescope cutscene ending, as well as the fact that the wall stays through loading zones. So yeah, quite a lot of new information here. Telescopes might be more broken than we initially thought.